Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the unofficial Facebook Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Xander the Zealot, and this is episode number 2. This podcast exists to share the stories of Facebook streamers of all shapes and sizes. I'm a Facebook streamer myself, and I want to support this community by giving Facebook gaming creators a place to go deeper with their communities. My guest today has built one of those amazing communities, and his page was created on March 11th, 2019. Since then, he has gained over 41,000 followers and streams to hundreds of people at a time. His stream is very high quality. He has a unique flavor of entertainment that is second to none. He has been featured on NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox. And chances are, if you watch Fortnite or Warzone on Facebook, you already know who this is. Please help me welcome my guest today, Shmeezy. Thank you for coming on to the podcast. How you doing today, man? Good. So just a little icebreaker question that I like to ask is, what was the first video game that you ever played? Your whole life. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hear you. That's awesome, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love Pokemon, man. And it was a handheld device too, right? So every second you were on that thing.
Missed it, but they finally like years ago, they finally brought back a game kind of like that where your Pokemon can follow you and stuff like that. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, this is what I'm talking about. But then now you can't get Pikachu anymore. Pikachu's a harder to find Pokemon in all the
Yeah.
Pokemon games. I was like, psh,
Yep. We just had a little bit of audio difficulty. So the first question was, what video game was the first game you ever played? And Shmeezy had answered that it was Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Advanced or Game Boy Color. We were just talking about that. Awesome, awesome. All right.
I see,
So
see.
now, when did you start to hear about streaming and transition to think that you could start streaming video games?
I heard about it back in 2014. To be honest, I actually started on YouTube.
Okay.
And but not on yeah, it was actually back then. I actually started doing it was like Destiny clips. If
Okay.
you actually
Yeah.
go to my YouTube, which I don't tell nobody about, you can actually still see some of my first horrible edits that I used to do back then. So actually my grandmother is the one that, told me, he's like, hey, if you play video games all the time, you might as well, tell
No
everybody. I'm
way.
like, oh, stop. So
That's so awesome. I would never
yeah.
expect somebody's grandmother to push them into content creation. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I didn't start until 2018
Hmm.
because when I lived in Virginia, I had really bad internet,
Okay.
and yeah, so I couldn't play any games online. I couldn't
Yeah.
upload, stream.
Mm.
Yeah, we had internet, but it was like only for like very simple things. Like even watching YouTube videos was bad.
Yeah, that stinks,
So
man.
I was just playing a whole bunch of story games for
Yeah.
years. So I was just playing story games for years until finally got better internet by the time I came around college and just went from there, I suppose.
Yeah. So when you moved out to go to college?
No, actually the college was actually really close, so
Yep.
it was a money saver, and
Yeah.
it was still a pretty decent job, but it was it
Okay.
was definitely it was definitely it.
But you guys moved to a different area. You got better internet.
No, it took some time for
Okay.
really good internet to come there because I lived in the
Oh,
country.
okay.
Yeah, I lived in
So
the
they came to you.
country. Yeah. I
Oh,
lived
good
in the
man.
country because we had good internet for a period of time, but it was really expensive.
Mm.
So, and then it got worse and worse. It's kind of like
Yeah.
all internet companies. They
Yep.
show you
Yep.
the best internet you got, and then over time
Yeah.
it just crashes
Definitely.
hard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So now you started playing Fortnite, right? That was the first game that you streamed.
Yes.
All right.
Fortnite's the first
When
game I
did
streamed.
you start playing Fortnite? Right when it came out?
Well, I actually like the day one when Fortnite came out. I actually played it, but my
Okay.
internet was still bad back then. So by the time we got really good internet, I just tell everybody I started in season 3 because that's the time I actually started playing.
Okay.
So I only played like the first maybe 1 to 3 days of the beginning of the
Mm.
Fortnite, and but I don't have any of the skins or anything like that. It was just too bad.
So did you upload any videos to YouTube or stream on YouTube during this time?
When I first started, yes. Yeah, I was actually streaming on YouTube at first,
Yep.
and that's actually where I first started, streaming Fortnite and stuff like that. So, I mean, it wasn't bad, just like everything, start off small and so slowly build it up. And I started off there for a little bit, and then I had one of my friends, tell me about Facebook. I'm like,
Okay.
Facebook? Nah.
That's the first thought that comes into everybody's head, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then you heard about Facebook and you decided why not? I'll just try it. YouTube wasn't doing it for you.
It was I would say I wasn't really at a big blown up point on YouTube. I was still like at the beginning, like at starting stages. So I was like, heck, why not switch or like try it out for I said I give it a month.
Okay.
So because I was only streaming on I think I was streaming on YouTube for about maybe 2 months maybe. And it's like, all right, we'll switch over. My friend told me about it. I'm like, sure, why not? And the 1 month, actually, yeah, the 1 month of me streaming on Facebook was like outdid like the months I was streaming on YouTube. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, if this is gonna keep
Yeah.
going like this, you know what I'm saying? Might as well just stay here and just keep going.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's brought you to a really good place. You've built an amazing community, so I bet you're happy with that decision, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Don't plan on ever switching.
Good, good. So what's your most and least favorite things about Facebook gaming, especially since you've had some experience on YouTube? I'm sure you can think of some stuff.
My most and least, to be honest, I have a lot of good things to say.
Mm,
I would say the most thing is out of all the streaming platforms, I feel like Facebook is like the most community friendly wise
okay.
because there's so many because you can reach out so easily. You know what I'm saying? You already
Yeah.
got your friends, your
Mm,
family already on Facebook, and it's so easy to connect everybody, and stuff like
yeah.
that. Bigger platforms like YouTube and Twitch, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't link, you can't share and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Huh.
You can, but it's
Mm,
you basically have to share it to
yeah.
other places like Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would feel like that's like one of the biggest things right there is it's so easy to share with everybody. The bad thing is I don't really know. Maybe I feel like it's like there's like really small things I would say like that Facebook they take care of all the big things and that's great. But I feel
Yeah.
like it's like the little small things like I don't know, like things with your page, they move stuff around a lot. And I feel like if they were to, I would say, communicate a tad bit better with
Okay.
their audience, yeah, like on at least like the people that's in like the level up and partner and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
communicate with the partners really well,
Hmm.
but there's people in the level up that is like you try to ask questions, but you don't really get like the best answers, I would say. But they
Yeah.
do a really good job of covering it because like there's this level up community and they answer some of like a lot of questions. They answer like the majority questions, but
Okay.
there's some really small stuff I still don't know myself how to figure out or even do. And I've
Yeah.
asked other streamers and they're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So, when you're on Twitch and YouTube or when Mixer was around, even Trovo now, which is a little bit newer, um, you're only with your community when you're in chat, right? Like if I make a friend, if I'm watching you and I make a friend on Twitch or YouTube and we're talking with each other, we can only talk when you're live, right? But on Facebook, there's Facebook groups. We can add each other as friends, messages each other. You can do that on Twitch and YouTube, but nobody really messages each other on those platforms, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So that's awesome. And then I think that's a common thread among a lot of Facebook gaming creators is they want a little bit more communication from Facebook. It sucks because Facebook is such a behemoth, like in the tech world. They do so much. They have so many
definitely.
employees, but they do have a dedicated team of people on their Facebook gaming platform. So uh, I would like to push them a little bit into to talking with the level up creators, but I think the partners each get an account manager. So
Yeah,
when I have a partner
yeah.
on, I'll be able to ask them some more questions too.
Yeah, facts, facts. Yeah, but yeah, they do a really good job of answering like the majority questions and stuff like that. They're always on top of it. I have to
Yeah.
admit, they you can talk to them like really easily, but there's some stuff I've been trying to like find out myself, like
Hmm.
ads and certain monetization things and things like
Yeah.
that. That is like I can't click on it. I don't know how to get to it. I try to see what their little their program that teach you about it is, and it's just too confusing. And
Yeah.
there's no videos or nobody else can tell me about it. So I'm just like in the darkness over here trying to
Yeah.
find out some stuff.
Okay, well, hopefully some employees over at Facebook Gaming listen to this, and we can get a little bit more communication.
Right, right.
Now, speaking of community, how do you utilize your public Facebook group?
My public Facebook group. I don't really I don't really know where to go with it right now.
Okay.
So right now is like the number one thing I tell people to do, like on the Shmeezy squad, is what it's called. Is share a whole bunch of Facebook streamers, whether it's Fortnite or not Fortnite related,
Okay.
because it's I want everybody to get like some recognition and stuff like that. Not just if you're a Fortnite streamer, you get Fortnite. That's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
what game you play, if it's a scary game, racing game, fighting, sports, you know what I'm saying? Share anything so everybody can see it and stuff like that. And that's what I really try to do in my community and
That's
things
really
like that.
generous of you. I think a lot of people don't let other people post in their Facebook groups, at least like their branded ones. It's very
Yeah,
generous of you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now you have a public group, and then everybody gets a supporter group, right? So you have your supporters with the supporter group.
Yes.
How do you give extra to your supporters? Because they're the ones who kind of make it happen for you, right?
Yeah. Well, how do I give extra to the supporters? So usually I do a lot of supporter games and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I usually like most of the giveaways. I think almost all of the giveaways but one, I've there's supporter giveaways. And I had a clothing thing up, but that didn't really pan out too well.
Mm.
But I try to give all the supporters discounts. I try to do really big giveaways, not small things like gift cards. I've because I have this post. It should be on my page where I gave away a PS4 and things like that.
Okay.
And I try to do really big discounts, and also I try to do like certain things for supporters. You know what I'm saying, like help them out, and I'll become friends with supporters and allow them to friend me and stuff like that, even though
Okay.
because I usually don't do friends anymore because
Yeah. Yeah.
because it kind of gets a little hectic, but I play with them on off stream and in different games as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No matter,
Yeah.
not just Fortnite, I play with them in Call of Duty and things like that. And we even talk off stream, so I try to have more of a, not just a streamer and supporter vibe. I try to do
Mm.
more of a we're friends now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do like a whole different vibe, not just okay, I only see you when I'm streaming and that's it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, sometimes some supporters can only see me when I'm streaming because
Yeah.
people are busy. But the ones that play more games and stuff like that, I'm able to communicate with them,
For sure.
talk to
For sure.
them a lot more and things like that within the community. So um, I don't know. I guess that really sums it up. Plus, I'm not really going to say too much about it. I have a little thing coming up for supporters.
Okay.
I would say it's more of a this certain VIP thing, but I'm not 100% sure of myself, so I'll leave that, just
Okay.
in the
Well,
leave it in the air.
if you're on the fence of becoming a Shmeezy supporter, now is the time, I guess. um, Now, because at the end of the day, right, when somebody gives you their money, it's more of you provide quality content that they enjoy to watch, and they want to help you in doing so, because you can't just
Yeah.
do it for free. At the end of the day, you put out a
Yeah.
lot of content, you put a lot of time on and off stream. Not easy to do this, um, but it is always nice to give extra to those people who think so highly of you as to support you in your journey, right? That's
Yes.
great advice for new streamers who want to get supporters. Facebook has like a kind of a detailed plan now for people to get supporters. The numbers are a little bit higher because it's something that you have to earn. But
Yeah.
once you're on that road, go back, listen to this podcast, and take that advice.
Because I know personally there's a lot of supporters. Um, I would say a pretty good majority of the supporters I do have, they don't even play Fortnite.
Oh
I know
wow.
one. I know. I asked one, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to hop in?" And he said, "Oh, I don't play Fortnite. I just like watching you."
Hmm.
He plays 2K. He's like,
Okay.
"Nah, I'm not gonna play Fortnite. I don't like the game." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay. I didn't know." So some people are there to some people are there to watch you because they enjoy the content. They like you as
Yeah. They connect with
you
you.
as a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's a good sign.
one thing I always try to do is, no matter how much comments are going by or what's going on and stuff like that, I always try to read as much as I can. I do admit I do miss some, because when you're in the middle of fighting, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to fight and read at the same time. It's like, so guys, just, you know what I'm saying, be easy with me. But I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
try to read no matter what. So, you know, don't, if there's billions of comments flying by, I'm gonna still try to get somebody out of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's good, man.
yeah.
So guys, make sure you stick around because at the end of this last 10 or 15 minutes, we're gonna take questions from chat. Shmeezy will answer them directly. Now, speaking of Fortnite, what are your current thoughts about the new season and everything that's going on in Fortnite?
Um, I really like the map change. I
Okay.
have to say the map change is really nice. I like when they change stuff up
Yeah.
and things like that. It's really good. But you know, I feel like the reason why Fortnite is so good is because they keep changing up. They keep it consistent. They keep, you know, making the game different. They never let the game sit.
Yeah.
There are some things that I wish they would change up because I feel like they get the majority,
Okay.
but I feel like they leave out the small things. And I
Yeah.
remember my coach always said this: it's always the teeny things that count.
For
The
sure.
teeny things can really make the game, you know, really good.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things I can name off the top of my head that it's not just because people don't like it, it's because it actually messes up the game
Mm-hmm.
itself. Like I know bugs and glitches and things that people don't like.
Insta
I mean, I
reload.
could, yo, facts, facts. And but one thing I do know is so if you play controller on, I know a lot of other controller on PC people can, you know, preach to this.
Okay.
They have this glitch where your mouse pops up.
Yeah, I heard you talking about this earlier in your stream.
Yeah, they have the glitch where your mouse pops up, and then the more and more you do it, it disconnects your controller for like a tad little second. No matter what you're doing, whether you're just walking, building, or anything, you gotta like hit your mouse for it to reconnect.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so
sounds
in
rough.
yeah, and it's kind of like, have you ever watched a movie and have your mouse just like dead in the middle of your
Yeah, it's
screen?
so annoying.
That is annoying. It's like that. You're playing the game, you got the mouse right there, and it's like
Yeah.
whoever has like really bad dyslexia, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Fortnite needs to fix that. So,
Yeah.
but I've seen this with a whole bunch of other people. I've seen this with you know, Scoped, which is Tifu's partner in the
Yep.
arena. He has the problem. Face Sway, whoever
Yeah.
plays controller and PC, they have that problem. So I was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not just me. So I was like,
Mhm. Cuz you use your mouse to queue up, right?
I
Or no?
use no, I use my controller. I don't even
Okay, okay.
I use my mouse just to like, I don't know. I
Do
don't
other
really use
stuff
my
while you're
mouse.
streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use my controller for everything else.
Okay, okay. So now you also play Call of Duty. You play it on a controller as well?
Yes, I play Call of Duty on a controller. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you think of Warzone? How's that going for you?
Warzone's actually not bad. When I first started playing it, I didn't like it, but I
Okay.
feel like it was that because of I feel like I just wasn't good.
Yeah,
I just wasn't. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That'll make a
So
game boring for sure.
yeah. So it just took me some time to get, you know, it took me some time to get good and like it. But whoever just and a good keynote is like whoever just buys the Warzone. I know Warzone's free, but I feel like the multiplayer helps so much with you becoming a better
Okay.
player
Yeah.
within Warzone.
Mechanics and stuff like that.
Yeah, mechanics, stuff like that, just get it warmed up and attachments and stuff.
Oh yeah,
For you to
learning the guns.
Yeah, for you to learn the gun and for you to level up your gun in Warzone is extremely difficult because you
Okay.
have to make your loadout and then you might get what, like maybe two, three kills with that loadout you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe random loot that you're not really sure what you have.
Sure.
So you have to level up your gun to like level like 65 or something like that.
Okay.
And for you to get to level 65 just playing Warzone with that
Yeah, it's
loadout,
rough.
dear Lord, you're gonna be playing for like a month trying to get that gun leveled up. So I feel like they try to make you buy the multiplayer, and I feel like I wish there was like another way, you know what I'm saying, to like just keep it free, and the
Yeah.
people who really want to grind multiplayer can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I do you have any other games you're looking forward to streaming? Like anything that's coming out, or?
Um, I have games I want to play. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it or not. Right now, because I was thinking about doing some more story games. I'm
Okay.
not sure if I want to. I'm still on the border of that, but I was thinking about just sticking to you know, mostly just, you know, online, you know, games like that. So nothing yet. So
Yeah.
right now, just, you know, COD and Fortnite, and maybe if a really good story game comes out, I might just, you know, play it at night and stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now, we recently had Mixer shut down, right? Kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They partnered with Facebook in kind of a weird way, but what do you think about it?
Um, to be honest, I feel like it was more of a. I feel like well, the companies, not the people, the
Uh huh.
companies.
Yep.
I feel like it was more of a. It was like more of a buyout
Okay.
because I felt because all I was hearing was Mixer just spending millions and millions on big streamers. I'm
Hmm.
like, wow, you're spending a lot of money
Yeah.
on people. And I understand they did it to get more people, but it's like I feel like they put a lot of money into like the top streamers,
Yeah.
and they kind of like didn't. I feel like that's where they kind of lost it because it's like business is all about you gaining money,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
feel like you do. I feel like
They
you
spent
do.
too much.
Yeah, I feel like they spent too much, not within the platform, just within the streamer.
Yeah.
And I feel like but I've heard and seen stuff like that, but it's still lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy. A lot of mixture people decided to come over to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Make the
Okay.
community
Yeah.
bigger
For
and
sure.
things like that. That's really lit. And more than merrier is all I got to say.
Yeah.
Because it's like I know Twitch is still the number one top dog. And on statistics and stuff like that. But the more and more people get on Facebook, that's good. Community gets bigger, more people come over, and you know what I'm saying, just gonna grow from there.
Yeah. That's
So,
awesome.
but yeah, but
Now.
even though I heard they're allowed to come. One thing I really like that Facebook did is from Mixer, and I'm happy they did this to help the Mixer streamers out. Is if you were affiliate over there, you're
Hmm.
automatically in a level up program over here.
Yep.
And if you already had like supporters and stuff like over there, they already give you the supporter badge, everything. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got
Yeah.
to
They
start
helped
from the
them out.
beginning. Yeah. So if you're partnered with Mixer, you're partnered with Facebook. So
Yeah.
I feel like that was really good what they did over there. So because for you to start at the beginning from scratch is I feel like that's gonna mess up a lot of people, especially people who do
Yeah.
this full time. They're gonna have a really bad time starting from the beginning. But
Yeah.
it's
So
good. It's
especially.
good that they did that. It's good that they did that.
Yeah. Especially when you've already built community, like you said. And they offered a little bit of a bag to some of the partners, I think, as well. A couple grand to switch over.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. They
Yep.
switch over because
So
I
that's good
know
for them.
I know they allowed them to come over, but it's like you still have your own decision whether you want to go to Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with a little bit of persuasion and pushing, you know what I'm saying? So
So you must be happy that Facebook, that Ninja and Shroud didn't accept the offers, so that Facebook didn't spend all that money. Because you probably have the same theory of you wouldn't want them spending all that money on these big streamers, huh?
um, I feel like yes and no at the
Okay.
same time because it's like because for you to run a platform, it takes a lot of money.
Of course.
And the contracts that they were getting, I'm sure the contracts are nice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Big
mean,
money.
heck, if somebody offered me the contract like that, I mean, like, heck. But it's
Yeah.
like if you keep spending a whole bunch of money on like the biggest streamers and all that, you know what I'm saying? You're losing out on all the people who really make it run, and that's a lot of because there's just because the two big streamers don't make the platform,
Yeah.
all the streamers make the platform.
Hmm.
You gotta also worry about them. So you gotta put it back into your platform and stuff like that. And but it's still good. You know what I'm saying? If they would have
Yeah.
came over either way, I would have been like, oh, that's lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
More people because more the merrier.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm happy Facebook. I know Facebook has made contracts.
Hmm.
I'm not
Yep.
really sure.
Corinna, people like that.
Yeah, but it's
Yep.
like I feel like they haven't just started just throwing off millions and millions trying to buy all the big streamers, all
Yeah.
the stuff like that. So I feel like that was really good.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of other platforms, you said you don't really post on YouTube as much. Do you still push content to other platforms like Instagram and stuff?
Now I do Instagram. Yes, I
Okay.
still don't know how to work Twitter. Too confusing for me. I'm gonna get that down eventually. I'm gonna try to start up YouTube again, but
Okay.
right now, I feel I still gotta find an editor. I would
Yeah.
try to do the editing myself, but it's like I would feel like I'm just doing too much right now to
Yeah. How long do you stream for usually? Like every week?
um I usually stream for maybe what 3 to 4 hours in the morning, maybe 2 at night, and then
Okay.
I try to work on some stuff in the middle or
Is
do
that every
take
day?
care of personal stuff. Yeah, every day,
Yeah. So you're
except
looking at
for
like 40,
except
50
for the
hours a week.
weekends. Except for the weekends, maybe.
Okay. Some weekends you
Yeah,
take off.
yeah. So yeah, some weekends I do definitely take off.
So you're still looking at like 35, 45 hours a week. And then there's the stuff you have to do outside your stream, right?
Yeah, yeah, stuff I have to do outside.
Yep.
And sometimes if I don't have anything to do, or sometimes I just do longer streams. I've pulled off 5 hour
Yeah.
streams before. I pulled off an 8 hour stream looking at a black hole. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that was awesome. Um,
yeah, so
so if you're an up and coming editor trying to get into the game, what you do is you hit up somebody like Shmeezy and you say, "Hey man, I'll edit all your videos for you and post them on YouTube. You just got to give me some credits in the description." And that's how you start right there. Helps
yeah, I
helps
don't
you
know.
build out.
Definitely. Oh, so
Now,
once I
go ahead.
oh no, just saying like once I get an editor, then I'll be able to start putting videos on more than just more than just YouTube,
Yeah.
other places as well. But I'm definitely gonna try to get that started back up,
Cool, cool.
100%.
That would be great for you. Now, how do you like your family and your friends look at what you're doing?
Well, the beginning it was tough
Yeah.
because it's like what I'm saying, like the beginning it was tough because it's like I don't know, it's kind of a weird way to put it because it's like they're supportive 100%.
Okay.
It's at the same time at the end of the day, what I'm saying, because it's like bills still got to get paid.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
yeah, because like when I first starting off, obviously it was taking some time, things was going, so I feel like they were kind of like joking at me a little bit, talking about, oh, you just play video games all day and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I mean, yes, at the same time, but I was just trying to get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just like everything, you start off, you don't know exactly what to do, you're making mistakes, and what I'm saying, live and learn type of deal. So
Yeah.
the bigger and bigger I got, they started to see it a little bit more and more, and they were like, okay, I see you
Mhm.
doing something here. So
Yeah.
now I'm a full-time streamer.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so I got respect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
They put respect. So definitely
Yep.
it was lit. So now they're like, oh yeah. Now when I stream, they're like, oh, don't leave. He's streaming right now. Leave him alone. And, what I'm saying,
That's
don't go
cool.
in the room. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
yeah. So it's good now. It's good now.
Yeah.
So
That's cool, man.
just
You
take
weathered
some
you
time
weathered
off.
through the storm and came out good.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of that though, like at the beginning, did you ever stream to 0 viewers?
Have I ever streamed to 0 viewers?
Mm. Or a
Um.
very low number?
Yeah. I've streamed. Yeah, definitely. Like
Okay.
especially when I started off. Um. I will have to say I'm not sure if I ever done. I never done a 0 viewer before.
Okay.
I would say
It's the
my
power
first
of
streamers were
Facebook,
my
man.
yeah. Well, actually,
Even on YouTube too?
yeah, even on YouTube, but it was
Okay.
like
Okay.
I don't know. It was more of a my friends had my back type of deal. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The
That's
friends
cool.
I was already playing with and stuff like that, they were always watching my stuff. Heck, I was even watching at the
Yeah.
same time. I still do to this day. So that I always had like maybe 2-3 viewers at the beginning. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They were always watching my streams while we were
Okay.
playing with them at the same time. So it was lit.
Mm.
What I'm saying, they helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? They're still here
Yeah.
to this day, and I very much appreciate that.
Yeah, because zero viewer streams aren't fun for everybody. When you have somebody you can talk to in chat, it helps you keep that morale up, right? And give an entertaining stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So
Yep.
yeah, they definitely helped me out with that. They were commenting in the chat, you know what I'm saying? And I was playing with some of my other friends at the same time. So they were always
Okay.
there. They were always there, since day one, and they still
Yeah.
here day
That's
one,
awesome.
still bullying me.
That's what friends are for.
Facts.
Now, have you ever um doubted yourself into trying to make this happen?
Multiple times.
Yeah. Have you ever
Multiple.
like almost quit?
Once.
Okay.
I only almost quit once because um there okay, I don't think I was ready for the toxicness. I
Okay.
would per se, because I feel like it's a stage everybody has to overcome.
Yeah.
Because when you're streaming, you only see like the positive stuff from streamers and the good times and everybody
Yeah.
vibing. And I don't think I was ready for the toxicness. And people, like even when I was like a small streamer, people just hopping in from nowhere, having horrible days, and just saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
you should quit. You're trash. this and that,
Mm.
saying, curse words
Yeah.
and, a whole bunch of other stuff. And I don't think I don't think I was ready for that. And
Yeah.
I remember there was just 1 week of just straight people just
Oh.
back to back, and people were trying to report me for I don't know what reason. It was
Wow.
just it was horrible. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think I want to deal with all this. And
Yeah.
then, I was talking to my friends and my family, like, you know what, those are just haters. And they said, you know what I'm saying? If you're having haters, that means you're doing something right. That means
Yeah.
they see something in you that you probably don't see in yourself, and that is greatness.
Mm.
So I stuck with it, and I didn't quit. I kept going. I mean, heck, to this day, no matter how big or how small you are, you're going to get haters. You're going to
Yeah.
get people who curse at you, just come
Yep.
in, you know what I'm saying? You're trash, you're a bot, blah blah blah. So it is what it is. And now
Yeah.
it's just like either I don't respond to those comments or I just, make fun of it and just keep going
Yeah.
on with my
Yeah.
day. Yeah, so
Cool. So no, that
it's definitely good.
yeah, definitely something you had to build some skin to some tough skin to.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I think every content creator is going to get haters at the end of the day, and that's a great way to deal with it.
Yeah. It's took some time. Definitely took some time.
Now, what about like everybody has personal issues in their life, whether it's family, friends, girlfriends, whatever. Have you ever had like just like a really bad day and it's affected your stream? Like, how do you deal with that?
A bad day infected my stream. I would say, um, well, yes, I've actually had a couple, things that happened to me, and during my stream, and I usually don't get like I never raged quit. I don't think I
Okay.
ever raged quit before, ever just started
Yeah.
throwing my stuff around. That's not
No
me. I
holes
do
in your
get
wall.
mad. No holes in my wall. No holes in my wall. Not yet. I'm playing, but um, I would say, I definitely get pissed off. I definitely get
Yeah.
angry. But but about the unfortunate things, there's things that definitely happened. Like a couple of days ago, my water heater went out.
Oh, okay.
They said, oh, busting a hole through the floor and stuff like that. I'm like, oh snap! And yeah, sometimes you gotta cut your stream early, and you don't want to, and things are just
Yeah.
not going your way, and what I'm
Yeah.
saying, it's life, and what I'm saying, you got ups and downs, and you got ups and downs of things, but within gaming itself, there's definitely been times where I've got really mad, and
Mm.
then on top of that, you run into some of the most BS stuff I've ever seen in my life. I was driving a boat on land on Fortnite,
Yeah.
and I ran into this wall or guardrail type of thing, and the boat just disappeared, and I blew up and died. 200 health. Nobody shot me. Nobody sniped me. I just disappeared and died. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, yep, that's it. That is my mark to get off. That
Yeah.
is my mark to get off. And everybody was clipping it. They're like, what happened? I'm like, heck, I don't know. You
Yeah.
just can't stop the power of wishes. So
That's funny,
yeah,
man. And that stuff only happens on a bad day, right?
yeah.
When it
I feel
rains
like
and pours.
facts. But
Cool.
there's definitely things I have to admit. There's times I had really bad days.
Mm.
And have you ever I feel like I was just going through the motion one time, a couple times actually. I was like, oh well, I'm not really going to try anymore. And then I just wind
Okay.
up just having a sniper and just whipping the sniper and accidentally hitting a headshot. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not as mad now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Builds you right back up.
it's builds you right back up. Yeah.
That's cool.
So it really just depends on what happens, because sometimes you can have really bad games and really bad days, and
Yeah.
sometimes you just pull off some amazing crap, you know what I'm saying, by accident. So it is what it is, I
Yeah.
suppose.
For
It is
sure.
what it is.
Now, what about like, because you said you always had a couple of viewers, some friends and family, maybe at the beginning, and then some of your new fans as you started to grow. What about like when you have a day where your viewership is the highest it's ever been, and you're on cloud nine, you're like, wow, this is awesome, and then the next day
Facts.
you go live and it's like 10% of what it was. You're like, does that affect you? Do you kind of just try to brush it off and just be like, it's just the way it
Um,
is?
it's I realized it's more of a I realized yeah, I definitely had those times before when I got like a really huge spike, and I thought, oh, okay, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it's like, I remember the first time it happened to me, you know what I'm saying? I got rated twice back to back by really two big streamers. I'm like,
Okay.
my viewers went up.
I made it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it was lit. Follows were just going down the board like crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
and I clutched a 1v2 on top of
Okay,
that
okay.
while I got rated. It was lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was having a really good day. I was winning games back to back. But the next day comes and it was like, yo, what happened to everybody? People followed, you know what I'm saying? Aren't they coming back? And
Yeah.
one thing I realized it's hmm it's more of a it's kind of hard to say because some people stay,
Yep.
some people like you, some people stay, some people come back, and I realized just because you get a whole bunch of followers doesn't mean every single one is going to be there all at the same time. Because what I'm saying, I see people with 2 million followers, things like that, but when they actually go live they only got, I don't know, maybe 2% of what they actually have.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I realize that people come at different times. I see people on different days and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I would say maybe I think the first time I ever got 100 viewers, I started sweating
Okay.
because
It's intimidating,
because
right?
it was intimidating. I was like, oh my god, 100 people. And then my sister was there and she was breathing down my neck, talking about ooh, ooh. I'm like, okay, okay, let me concentrate. I think I was so distracted by the people, I just
Yeah.
messed up the game. So I was like, damn. But it
That's
was
funny.
it's a thing to definitely come over though. But
Yeah.
it's if you don't see it again, you'll definitely see it. You definitely see it. If you don't see it the next day, I feel like you're gonna see it again. Just
Okay.
keep the positive energy and just keep grinding. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's gonna come back, and then it's gonna be a regular one time. Sometimes you're like,
Yeah.
oh, 100 people, okay. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? You're gonna get used to it,
Yeah.
and it's just like it's you're gonna get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Just it's all about the grind and consistency. You know what I'm saying? Try to
Yeah.
stream all the time on around the same time every single day, and people gonna come back. People gonna come
Yeah.
back.
And it's all about, I think people don't sit down anymore for scheduled programs unless it's like a presidential debate or something crazy like that,
Oh, oof.
like sports events.
Yeah,
Especially like with TV shows and Netflix, people just pop in and pop out. It's more convenient to be able to watch content at certain times. So that person might only be able to catch you once a week, once a month, but they're still there and it's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It's definitely, definitely.
So where do you see Facebook gaming as a platform in the next 3 to 5 years?
Facebook gaming as a platform in 3 to 5 years.
Long ways out. Yeah.
I would say probably close. I'll probably say either close to Switch, if not bigger.
Okay. Okay,
I'm
bigger, huh?
probably yeah, if not bigger than Twitch, because the way they've been going, like when I first started
Mhm.
streaming on Facebook, everything they had was like in beta.
Yeah,
Everything they
it
had
could
was
barely
like in
clip
beta.
something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they had it capped off on 720p. You can't
Yeah.
even do 1080 yet on streaming wise. And for you to get the supporter thing, because I remember when I first got my supporter, badges, that was still in beta.
Yeah.
I was still in beta. Now they have like like kind of a certain way to for you to get it a lot easier.
Yeah.
And so they had a lot of stuff in beta, and that's only been 1 year. And I see where they've grown now. Got a whole bunch of new partners. They added more and more things, and I've seen that I would say like at least maybe every other month they have something new or something big come out, or you know what I'm saying, they got more streamers. Because
Yeah.
I remember there was like I remember there was like what 10 Fortnite streamers
Yeah.
probably
Wow.
streaming like at one time
Hmm.
during like a day. I'm pretty sure there was more, but the ones that were actually streaming was probably
Yeah.
like around 10, like almost like every single time of the day.
Hmm.
That's around when I first hopped on. Now it's like, hey, you got list and
Yeah.
list of
Probably like a couple
everybody.
hundred, right? At least at any
Yeah,
given time.
yeah, any given time. So
Yep.
they
And now
definitely
gonna be
got.
more with Mixer coming.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I've
Yep.
actually seen more. I've actually talked to a couple of mixer people myself
Yeah.
about collabing on stuff like
Hmm.
Fortnite and things like that.
Yeah. I love to see these high level streams and like these people who have been on Mixer for a year or two, or maybe even the full 3 years that Mixer was around, and they've built up their Instagrams, their YouTubes, their Twitters. They have like a real solid brand, and then they come over to Facebook. I think that's awesome. I think that's just a win for everybody at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. And I know it was good that Mixer gave him time to tell everybody like, hey, this is my new page.
Yeah.
Go follow me over there. Mixer's closing down. They didn't just to be like, hey, you got tomorrow,
Yeah.
doom, and
Get
shut it
out.
down. Yeah, get out. You know what I'm saying? They gave everybody a warning, and and gave them direct links, because I know if you click on their stream now over there in Mixer, or at least a couple days ago, when you're allowed to, it actually redirected you to their other stream and stuff like that. That was really good.
Yeah, that is. Now, let's see here. So your stream specifically in the next 3 to 5 years, where do you see
Hmm.
that? Where do you see it?
My stream specifically in the next 3 to 5 years. Me as a streamer, obviously, I hope to obviously get bigger and bigger. I don't
Yeah.
ever see a cap on myself. I just, just want to just keep going up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I will hope I'm going to be a not like a multi different streamer, like
Okay.
streaming
Variety
multiple
streamer.
different games. Yeah, variety
Yeah.
streamer. Yeah, streaming multiple different games and stuff like
Okay.
that. And still play. Try to be good at a whole bunch of different multiplayer games. Maybe play
Okay.
co-op story games and stuff like that with
Yeah.
like other streamers or other supporters and everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, and do it a lot easier and stuff like that, and just
Mm.
having new content, clips, monthly plays and stuff like that all coming out, and then hopefully new ideas and things like that, you know
Yeah, for sure. Cool. That's awesome, man. What is your best advice for new Facebook streamers?
Best advice for new Facebook streamers. um to be honest, there's a couple of things, but I would say best advice for new Facebook streamers: try not to go all out. I would say if
Okay.
you have the money, okay, it's fine to spend it. But I've seen multiple streamers, people I know or used to know. Like when I first started streaming, they
Yep.
used to go all out. Like I'm talking about, they used to throw like thousands of dollars into the fanciest PC, the best
Okay.
mic, and things like that. But you know what I'm saying? There wasn't up there or top tier yet. Neither
Yeah.
was I. And I was like, oh, you spent a lot of money. He's like, yeah, man, da da da. Cause and I always hear them say, just because Ninja has it, or just because the top tier streamer has it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I tell them the same thing. They've been streaming for years. They
Yeah.
didn't just automatically just hop on. Yeah, they've been streaming for years.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they got that stuff once they already started making money.
For sure.
So, because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people where they're like, "Oh, I spent too much money on this, and I'm not making my money back." You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The gadgets don't make your money. It does improve the quality,
For sure.
but it doesn't make the money. Because I
Yeah.
started off on the regular PS4 and a $200 PC with no
Okay.
graphics card from
Yeah.
eBay.
Wow.
I bought a used.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
streaming on that for a long time until this July, actually. No, I
Okay.
mean January, and then I finally
Yeah.
got a PC.
Uh-huh.
So most of
Yeah.
my time I was
Your
streaming on a bad
community
setup.
helped you move up to a new level, and you need to appreciate that with some higher quality streams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And it's
remember when I first got my PC, they were like, "Oh my god, the graphics, the crystal clear, same
yeah.
game, but oh my god." Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely helps with the viewer experience, which
definitely,
is the most
definitely.
important thing. I think a lot of people who want to make money playing video games, they think of competitive stuff, right? Like trying
Yeah,
to win this next DreamHack solo tournament for Fortnite, right?
no, definitely,
And
definitely,
the fact is, you have a much better shot of creating a career if you can create quality content for a community, because that's going your time is going to return more to you versus the 60 hours a week you'd have to put into competitive Fortnite to be able
hundred
to win a
percent,
tournament of that caliber, right?
100%. And one thing I realized is people like when you win,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Mhm.
it's like everybody wants to become the next best, this or next best that,
Mhm.
and it's nice and all, but at the end of the day, even when you become a really good arena player, or you do this or do that, and even if you win, what I'm saying, the Fortnite World Cup, you will get a lot of clout and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what connection have you built with people?
Mm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I've seen that multiple times. It's like I feel like you have to build a connection more. Yeah, you might get a lot of people who want to watch you now that you're the number one this or number one that.
Mhm.
But I feel like I see a lot of streamers. I see a lot of streamers, just playing regular pubs on Fortnite, but the
Yeah.
quality and the entertainment is
Mhm.
amazing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They talk to everybody. It's fun. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They try to get people in. It's
Yeah.
really good. And I see people come back, and I see people, just say, hey, thank you, you got me through the day, work has been hard,
Yeah.
I'll get to come home and relax. I don't see that on just people who just won the tournament and don't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I don't see anything. I see a lot of toxicness in their chats, to be honest,
Yeah,
talking about
because
one me.
yeah, when you're the best, you got a target on your head, right? And then
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you lose, which is easy to do in a game like Fortnite where there's so many variables, when you
yeah.
lose, people are like, "Oh, you're trash," even though that you won the World Cup or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I get the same thing all the time. Is yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I'm playing pubs and stuff like that. One thing I'm known for is running out of builds fast.
Okay.
People like, oh,
Is
you
that the
ran out of
meme in
builds
your chat?
again. People like, dang, you ran out of builds again, back to back games, and people like, oh, you're garbage. Or sometimes when
Yeah.
I'm in a bad situation and RNG, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I might
Yep.
have a clear pistol. You might have, I don't know,
A
maybe a
gold.
clear,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe a clear pump or
Oh
something
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so yeah, when I get outbeaten and then people want to 1v1 me, I'm like, so you're saying I get unlimited builds and a gold pump with the SMG?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think I'm gonna be the same person? You know what I'm saying? So
That's the best when somebody's talking in chat like they're the guy and you whoop on them.
yeah, it's like, okay, if you would have gave me all that stuff in that pub game, I highly doubt he would have been able
Yeah.
to kill me. So people think just because you just you had a bad game, they just like, oh yeah, he's garbage. I can easily beat him.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
Even the best streamers die.
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you guys have any questions for Shmeezy, we're gonna get to that in a second. So it'd be best to put them in now, so we have a couple that we can use when we end here. Um, Besides yourself, one person specifically, you can only pick one, and you have to name them.
Oh
Who
dang.
besides
Oh,
yourself, who are you really impressed with on Facebook gaming?
on Facebook gaming.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like if I name somebody, someone's like, "Wow, he ain't saying my name." It's like, ooh. He
I
said
put you on the
impressed with
spot. Yeah,
with Facebook gaming.
somebody who recently maybe you just found their stream, they're doing something good.
Dang, that's a lot of people. Like, dang,
Yeah.
I mean, I can go on and on with a list to be honest of
All right,
how many people
I'll
are
let you
like.
get three. Your top three.
Oh, that's even worse. I'm not going to stop three. Dang.
What do you think, Chad? Should we let him pass on this one? He's sweating.
Mm, that one's hard. That one's hard.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start because it's like, dang, if this guy dance, like a dance. Um, I'm really trying to think. There's like so many streamers out there that I know that I've talked to that help
Yeah.
me out. I help them out and stuff like that. And there.
We're not getting too many
Mm,
questions in chat, so if you want, you can list, quite a few if you want. We got some time.
all right. I'll probably say. I'll probably say. I'll probably say streamers that help me out a lot. Even there's even some streamers that I knew at the beginning that they don't stream anymore. It was really nice meeting them, and they gave me some wisdom. Because I know there was this one streamer. He's called Mr. Mister. I'm not sure if he streams anymore. I know he hopped on here and there. He's a really cool guy. Uh,
Okay.
there's another streamer. He's called is like Double Zero
Okay.
exclusive gaming. Really cool guy. He always has energy. He got this thing where he does like if you like follow and share and stuff like that. He does like this little double wombo, like little punches. Like it's like a
Okay.
little
Okay.
combo thing. He's really lit. We got Twin. You know what I'm saying? King
Okay.
Slayer. He's a really cool guy as well.
Yep.
Um, I would say, dang, there's a lot of streamers. We got Cupid. Dang, oh man, I talked to so many streamers, play with so many streamers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got she's Jade's game. C Jade Gaming.
Okay.
Jade like Jade Gaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
She usually streams at night though,
Okay.
and yeah, but she's a really good streamer as well. Like everybody, they're always energetic. You know what I'm saying? They're all cracked in their own way,
Yeah.
and all got their own type of entertainment and stuff like that. But they're all lit, and it's like I see their content, and I'm like how like some people I really don't know how they talk fast for hours
Okay.
and
Yeah.
hours and hours. I'm like, dang, I need to take a break. I need to drink some water or something. Like,
Gotta have that water on deck for
yeah,
sure.
some streamers have like the most energetic
Mm.
energy for just hours to come. Like, oof,
Yeah, they were born for it.
they're born. So that was really lit. That was really lit. There's a lot of streams I can. There's a lot of
Sounds like
streams
you've
I
made a
can
lot of
listen.
good connections in the community for sure.
Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely.
Now,
Yeah.
before this last question, I do have one more for you. But where can people find you? What's your Facebook page? How do they get there?
Um, it's just Shmeezy. My Facebook page is just Shmeezy. Right. Now I should pop up, maybe on the top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is just eight. Shmeezy.
Cool. And then do you have any other
Um.
platforms you want to shout out to?
Most likely right now just Instagram because I use that right now. It's the
Okay.
Shmeezy, and it's just just the and the Shmeezy at the same time. That's my ad at the Instagram. And I stream every single day on Facebook Game, and in the morning around, I'll probably say around 10 a.m. to probably like around 1 to 2 p.m.
Okay.
And I also do night streams and afternoon night streams. I'm still not 100% on that schedule.
Yeah.
I usually around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I
Okay.
start. But I usually do 2 streams a day, but
Yeah.
now that things are calming down and I got more time, I'm gonna start to try to do 3 streams a day.
Okay. Wow. Get it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now, all right. I just saw a new feature that was being tested out. I saw it on Kingslayer's page. It was gifted supporters, right?
Yeah.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome feature.
Yeah.
Is
I've
there
seen it.
any feature that you can think of that you're like, man, I really wish Facebook had this?
Hmm. Feature that Facebook. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there is one. I
Okay.
feel like Facebook needs. So actually Twitch actually has this. It's where people do co-streams, right?
Yep.
And you can actually go and look at both of their streams at the
At the
same
same
exact
time.
time.
Yeah, that's
At the
awesome.
same exact time. I feel like that's the feature they need to have. Because I see streamers, streaming with other streamers all the time. And it's like you got to jump back and forth, jump back and forth. You're like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah. And I feel like that's what they need because I've watched people on Twitch before. You know what I'm saying? 4 streamers co-streaming all at the same time. Boom. You
Yeah.
get to see all their video. You know what I'm saying? This right next to each other.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, if you want to focus on one, you just click on it. Nice.
Mm, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can see them stream, all simultaneously. You don't gotta be one on your laptop, one on your phone, one over there. So I feel like it's not Fortnite. I feel like Facebook put that in. I feel like that would be another little benefit. And there's
Yeah.
actually one thing Mixer had as well, and I feel like this will help out other streamers. You know what I'm saying, either big or small. And they had this thing called, I'm not really sure exactly what it was. It was like a hype train or something like that
Okay.
where it's like a lot of people will like a lot of people will like go to stream usually around the times that what I'm saying you're close to like winning the game, where it's like the peak of your viewers and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
I'm not really sure like if any mixer people know what I'm talking about.
I
I
think
think
it's
they know what
called
I
Hype something. The hype
yeah.
where it was like a channel and there'd be like several hundred people watching it, and if you're at the end of winning a game, it would go to you to the end of your game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
It was just yeah. I feel like that'd be another good feature as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like those are the only two I can probably think of. But
Okay.
yeah, oh,
Awesome, man.
give people a chance to find new people and stuff like that because it's like every day it's like I remember I got blamed for like, oh, you don't know this streamer. I'm like, I can't know every single streamer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I stream on the platform, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Hmm.
just because he streams on Facebook, he or she streams on Facebook. Can't
Yeah.
be like, oh, okay, yes, I know exactly who you're
Uh-huh.
talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Maybe we haven't met before.
Yeah. And you stream so often, and then you have obviously life outside of a stream. So it's like, when can you watch all these streamers too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I run into new streamers,
Yeah.
almost like every single week, and
Yeah.
I still don't know everybody. I still come,
Yeah.
people still come in with new names, like, hey, you know this person or this and that. And
Yeah.
there was just one streamer that I never heard of, and he's actually a pretty big streamer. I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
oh, like how you not know him? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, he has all these followers, he gets all these views and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, hey, I try to do my thing. If I find him, I find him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So.
I hear that. Cool. Hey, Shmeezy, thank you so much for being here, man. It really means a
Mm,
lot. I
no
appreciate it.
problem, no
I hope you had
problem.
a good time. I had a great time. Um,
Definitely.
just for chat, we're gonna be uploading this to YouTube, as well as iTunes and Google Podcasts. It's on Spotify and a couple other places as well. iTunes
Ooh.
is waiting for the approval. They take forever, but it is on Google and Spotify for sure.
Right, right.
All right. I'm going to end this
All right.
live now. Thank you guys for showing up, and I
All
appreciate
right.
it, man.
All right. No problem, my guy.
Don't forget to drop a follow on his stream and show up. Show some love. Bye, guys.